The crafter is one of the most revolutionary blocks to be added into the game, and with it brings many different contraptions we're going to be able to make, but specifically in this video we're going to be going over a quick tutorial on how you can make a simple automatic crafter that uses 3 different items. So the resources you're going to be needing is 1 crafter, 6 chests, 6 hoppers, 3 comparators, 2 redstone repeaters, 4 redstone torches, a stack of blocks, literally just bring some building blocks, 15 redstone dust, but bring spare because I might have added it up wrong, and then also 7 slabs to go with it. Anyway, so let us have a look at what you need to be doing. Place a block and then leave a gap, putting 2 blocks on top of each other. You can knock out the bottom one and just leave one floating in the air. Pop a redstone torch on that, and then on your first block we just need some dust. Then behind this one here we're going to put down 3 slabs, and we just want to build up an extra level. So all you need to do is place down 3 blocks like that, and again we're going to leave the top one floating in midair. Come 3 across, making sure it's in line with those slabs, and on top of that bottom layer you just want to put some redstone dust and 3 redstone torches on the side of those floating blocks. We can then build out another 3. This is just going to make a little platform for us. Place a slab in line and then one directly underneath. This because we need them at this exact level, so you can place 2 more slabs, making sure they're in line. And on top of those, you want to put your 3 comparators. Next, we're going to place down 2 blocks here, and we can just remove the bottom one. Then move to the other side and do the exact same thing. You want to leave the gap in the middle, so do not be filling that just yet. We need to place another floating slab, so if you put that block back down and then go down to the bottom of it, put a slab and then put 1 more slab underneath. You can remove the slab that was on top, and again you can remove the placement block that we put there a second ago, and make sure you put a bit of redstone dust on top of that latest slab with a block behind it like so. And all you want to do with that is literally put your crafter on top. So once we've done those steps, it should be looking something like this, and we can start adding in our hoppers. So we're going to want a hopper facing into the back of the crafter, and then put 1 hopper feeding into that directly on top of it. Next, place a hopper feeding into the side of the crafter, and again 1 directly on top of that. We'll just want to head round the opposite side and mirror the exact same thing yet again, making sure to place that hopper on top so it is looking something like that, what we showed you at the front. Our redstone repeaters are going on top of these 2 blocks that are floating behind those hoppers. We then just need to bridge this wide open gap in the middle, so just place 3 blocks across there, to which we haven't got overly much more to do. Our next step is going to be adding in the chest. So these again are just going to be 3 temporary blocks placed down just to make placing the chest ever so slightly easier. The chests have to be facing sideways like this, do not let them face forwards. You'll be placing all 6 of your chests down on top of this level, so you can just come around and make sure you do this one on the end as well. Once we've done that, remove those temporary blocks we put down, and you can grab yourself the redstone dust, which we're just going to fill this whole area on top with, making sure to go up to the chest as well. And then at this point we have pretty much finished the build, so you can see what it's looking like. This is what you need to be doing, and then once you are happy that you have literally mirrored what I've done, you're able to come into the crafter. Because this is utilising an on and off switch, although not directly, we're just going to remove one of the torches to actually get it going. You don't need to worry too much about how many resources you're putting in here. It's not just going to spew them out all over the floor. But the way the crafter works is you just need to lock any tiles you're not using and make sure the recipe shows up correctly. Once you've done that, head up to the chest and fill it with the resources you're going to need in order to make what is being created with the crafter. So for me, that is just some gold ingots, redstone dust, and of course some sticks, which I'm putting into the end chest. Now once you've done that, it is all going to be good to go. You can see it filtering down through, so at least that's part 1 of the issue done. Come over and remove this torch in the middle, and as you can see, the circuit is complete, and off it goes, spewing out rails for the rest of eternity. I am using bedrock just for anyone that was wondering, so it's quite nice to have something automatic that we do have the power just to bang a torch on and we can shut it off if we need to. Now this is going to keep crafting till it runs out of resources, or indeed until we just break the circuit by doing that. What can sometimes happen is if you run out of a particular resource, the crafter could go slightly funky. So in order to fix that, you just need to go into it and make sure you've recreated that basic crafting recipe. Then once you've done that, you should be pretty good to go again, because like I say, as it's shut off at the minute, it's not going to start auto crafting, so that will not be causing you an issue. All you then need to do is again fill up all of your chests, head around the back, and then you can start it off. Now if for some mad reason random, you go along and do this, and you can see that for some reason it's just not crafting anything. 9 times out of 10, it is going to be this has just muffed up again. So just go around, play with it, make sure it's going to be crafting the rails, come out, and then you can go around the back and remove that torch to start the machine off again. So folks, that is literally it for today. I hope you found this useful. Please do leave the video a like and make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. It's always appreciated, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon. So until then, have a lovely day.